Hello everybody, this is the Introverted Comedian. Welcome back to a new video from Medieval Dynasty. I'm currently playing on the Valley map. So I have developed my village quite a bit. Now, during the last video, I ended up needing to craft some more elite armor in order to sell it on the clothes stall. Main issue was I never actually invested points. I never actually requested my hunters to go for leather. So currently I'm out of leather. I am having a quick look to see where the moose spot is. Okay, so I'm there. I've already grabbed my equipment to do some hunting. There's some boars in the area. In case they get too close, I'm going to use the sword on them. If not, I'm just going to use the longbow and poisoned arrows, just like I'm going to use for the moose. The reason why I'm using this is because it helps you get the moose down in one shot. Basically, as long as you aim at the head of the moose, it will take them down. So now I also have the tracker skill when it comes to hunting, but I haven't unlocked that many skills, to be fair. So this allows you to see the animals in inspection mode, and you can even track them if you've already injured them. Still, I don't want to just injure them, I want them down in one go. So like I said, aim for the head, release, and it's down. I will do the same with the big boy. Okay, so that was quick. Quickly check where those boars are. Like I said, there's usually some boars around, and I don't want them sneaking up on me while I'm busy. Have a quick look to see if there's any other moose around. If not, I'll just make the trip back to camp to finally get that armor done. Yeah, there's no moose, but there are some boars around. I'll skin them too. Now, if you get too close, the boars will attack you. Fortunately, the moose doesn't do the same. Always check them up if you're hunting something to see if they're still moving in the area. Seems like I'm being attacked, but I have no idea where from. Ah, from there. Okay, seems like there's another one. And it's also just over there. I am a little bit bad at aiming, and also I didn't unlock the steady hands perk. When it comes to hunting, you can get steadier aiming with ranged weapons. In my case, I only managed to unlock the first one. Still, they are all dead. I'm going to quickly skin them and then head back to get that armor crafted so I can actually get some coins from it during this day. Yeah, so as you get your village more advanced, it's best to actually take a look at what materials you have. In my case, I usually don't use that much leather, but I did some improvements around the camp, and this is how I ended up with needing it. Well, this is why it's best to have a camp, your village around hunting spots, because you can then quickly take care of them, of these needs. Sorry. Okay, so like I said, quickly get that leather into a resource shop. If you want, you can just go to the armor shop, sorry, to the smithy, and craft the armor. So the reason why I'm crafting the armor is because it actually allows me to deposit all of them at the same time. Okay, so this should be enough for quite some time. I got some extra leather as well. Okay, and it's time to take my hunting equipment back. Seems like I need a little bit of water.
No worries, I'll wait.
Thank you. Okay, now I do need some additional potions. Not necessarily for myself, but to sell some more. Let's see if there's plenty of them. Nope. Yeah, so out of all the market stalls, I've mentioned this in a previous video as well, the herb stall is probably the most disappointing. First of all, the potions aren't actually costing that much. Second of all, okay, this one should be at a decent price. I'm not going to make that many because I want to craft some beer or meat. I'll check exactly what I can do with them. Yeah, so basically, because they have a very small value, you will need loads of potions to actually make a decent profit in there. Otherwise, the building would probably be very, very useless. The herbalist hut. Okay, add these in here, and like I said, let's start selling them. Okay, I already have the night vision in there. And I just need to add the temperature one. Now the temperature one is a bit valuable, which is good. I'm going to sell 2 of them daily. Which will bring in 35 more coins. Speaking of coins, I need to check how many I've produced. Okay, so I haven't actually picked them up in a while, and it seems like I've managed to sell quite a bit of valuables. Okay, so let's quickly check if I have any fruit around. Not really. I want to check. Basically, first I want to leave the spot over here and see how my people are doing their job on the farms. Oh, so they're already, I think they already finished on the second side. Yeah, so basically I have 2 places where I have farms, or farm fields. I have one spot over here where I used to have my camp before, and I have a few plots over here. I was surprised they didn't actually get this sorted out, but they do go from place to place, so probably they were busy cleaning it up. Okay, so I do have a little bit of time to do some questing. Let's quickly do this. Get Horsey ready. I'll grab my traveling gear in case something might end up needing to fight me. Definitely don't forget your potions. Last time I did it, I ended up dying easily in a bandit camp. To be fair, I'm not actually wearing any armor, so this is a result of it. So I'm going to take a look at Unigost's story, the 4th chapter, which is one of the story quests. Okay, so basically this one, I've already completed a few of them, part of Unigost's story, 1, 2, and 3, and now basically I need to visit Sambor, and Sambor lives all the way in the swampy area, which makes it very nice that I have a horse, so I can quickly get there. I haven't been there this season, so it might be dangerous. There's usually a bandit camp that can spawn around, and also
Onward.
there are a few wolves around, quite close to the area where he lives. Now, hopefully, I will be able to reach my destination without actually having to dispatch the wolves. I was able to do so last time. Not sure if it's going to work this time. Especially since the number of animals that spawn in a hunting place can always be different. So usually when it comes to a spot where you have wolves, it can be from 1 up to 4. If there's 4 of them, they can actually spread along that area, and they might be too close to this pathway. Okay, so it looks like they're charging at me. Not very happy about that. Okay, fortunately they didn't chase me. I did get chased one time, so this is why I was double checking. Okay, let's see what he needs. Food delivery, and the food delivery goes to Totki. Again, it's perfect that I have my horse over here.
I'm sure.
Now I can actually just go straight. So Once again, the area is not the safest, but as long as you have a horse, you should be able to quickly bypass anything dangerous. I already know that once I reach the other villages, there's a safe road. Okay, I put the wrong one there.
Let's go.
Okay, so I think I actually remember what this quest needs. So it's a good thing that I brought my hunting gear with me. Although I'm not very pleased about the fact that it got late so early. Let's quickly check if I have arrows, and no, I didn't have them. That would have been a bad surprise in case I ended up trying to hunt something that could kill me. Okay, and there we go. Destination reached. Okay, wait, please don't go to sleep. Okay, perfect, it is not
Maybe
going.
interregnum isn't such a bad thing after all.
Okay, this guy will make a little bit of fun. Uh, he wants you to bring 1,000 logs, which is more than anyone can carry. And he wants his cow killed. Which apparently seems that it's not his idea. So let's see. He says his wife actually wants it.
I could eat them all the time.
Let's see if these guys can actually
Hand me a
help
fishwife and I'll
around
give
my
it a try.
village. One of them could. Ah, wrong person. Okay, and let's see. Okay. No, I don't want to kill it. As soon as you start questioning why she doesn't do it, she will just know that she needs some meat. This is why I said it's good that I brought my hunting gear with me. There's some deer quite close over here. And I missed it. Although I was feeling like I aimed for the head. Okay. Not sure even where my arrow went. Which is a little bit strange. Usually they're supposed to land close to where you missed your shot. Again, you can use the tracker skill And yeah, I have no idea what's happening, but it looks like I'm missing badly. I've never actually seen one of the stags or deer charge at you. Also, I do want my arrow. Where's my arrow? Yeah, one thing that I hate about the deer is that they will actually sense you from way too long of a distance. Okay, another one down. Not even sure that I'm getting enough meat, although, yeah, that's perfect. I should be getting enough. Now let's see where the third one is. Usually stays in the area. I'm also being a little bit cautious because there's usually some wolves around. Perfect. Okay, now I just need to make sure that these people haven't gone to sleep yet. By the looks of it, they're already... Oh no, maybe not. Wait.
I'm here only for decoration. Just ignore
Come
me.
on. Yeah, so it's too late. Now, if you ever get yourself stuck in a situation like this one, you can either go back to your village, get some sleep, or you can always craft a fire,
How do you do?
a campfire, and sleep next to it. In my case, I've already unlocked the village sign, so I can just quickly go home. Call Orsi after me. And then in the morning head back to where I'm needed. Just quickly leave the leather over here. Seems like I was able to get the deer skull. Always keep those, they might be needed at some point. Also going to drop 2 pieces of meat over here. I always like to have my inventory as empty as possible, just in case I need to carry something extra. Okay,
Is
back
anything?
to sleep.
See you around.
Sorry for waking you up. And let's see what the new day brings in. If you already know the steps of the quest, you can always go have that meat on you, and you can easily avoid having to do the hunt. I haven't played a game, honestly, in a long time, and forgot what the quests actually request from you. So let's see how lucky I am about remembering the rest of it. Although you do get clear instructions, but if you do know what you'll be requested, makes things easier to sort out. Where's that horsey?
My hairline is receding.
Hey, what are you doing in the middle of the forest?
Here. Here.
Okay. Let's quickly head Out. Always be careful when it comes to the bridges. It's very easy to have an accident. I always like to slow down just
Via.
in case. You can also just go next to it through the water, and at that point you don't actually need to slow down. And there we go, back to this place. Now I do want to recruit this person.
How do you do?
Some people to do some productive things around the camp. Well, basically, in his case, I need him to work on a builder's hut. I need to build that as well. Have plenty of buildings, and one person is not enough to actually fix all of them. So that's something that I need to sort out once I get back. He would also be a decent hunter if necessary at any point. So he's not getting a job for
He
the
may
moment.
look like
Let's
an-
talk to this lady. Hello, I've got your meat. Okay, now she's sending you to talk to the husband again. Of course, he will be very happy that you haven't killed his cow.
Hi. See you soon.
Usually, the interactions don't actually
Move on.
have that much value. So don't expect to, unless there's a close choice like it was earlier during this quest, when I needed to answer whether I want to kill the cow or not. But other than that, you can just go through and skip most of the dialogue. It will not affect the quests. Okay, so first stop is where I used to have most of my village before, moving it to the new area. Get that builder's hut up so that the new recruited villager can start doing the job. And then it's off to Gostovia. I could have easily fast traveled to Gostovia and then came back here. I do want to use the horse as much as possible, so I won't end up spending that much on traveling. Okay, fortunately for me, I have plenty of workers that are doing a very good job, and I should have enough resources to get the building hut sorted. The builder's hut, sorry. Just going to place it over here. Now to find it, you just need to go to services. And there we go. It's actually quite basic. You just need mostly sticks and straw. And like I said, the main thing about it is that it will actually sort out the buildings if you have someone working on it. So I'll just assign this guy working on it. Now always make sure that there's a hammer inside your storage or inside the storage of the hut, so that the builders can actually do their job. Okie dokie, next step, Unie Ghost. Come on. I always hate it when this happens. My market stalls are doing very poorly. Especially this one. I honestly hate that market stall. I think I will probably convert it into something different. And then when I have a huge amount of potions, I will revert it back to a herbalist stall. Okay, let's talk to Unie Ghost. After all, I am here to do some missions, some quests, and see what he says. Okay. And I need to go back to Sambor. Believable. So basically, that was the quest. Now I started the 5th part of the story. Let's quickly check the time of the day. Okay, it's still early. So I think I already know what this one might be. My memory is trying to feed back some information. The only thing I can say is that I regret not remembering exactly what items I need. If I'm not mistaken, I will need some items to actually give to someone. I am taking this other route, basically coming this way instead of going through the forest. It will probably lead to the same thing,
Giddy up.
being chased by the wolves. Doing it so I can explore a little bit, see what animals are spawning around. I'm planning at some point in the future to do some level up in hunting. Now again, if you look on the map and select the filter for wild animals, you will see that the wolves are quite close.
Move on.
So, again, I think they might actually chase me around a little bit. Yeah. So you'll always hear that music when they start chasing. Last time when I stopped close by, they actually came to attack me. And I don't want them to attack my horse, it's not about me.
Stupid.
Okay, let's see what this guy says now.
Go.
Okay, so he's actually asking you to bring a huge delivery. I'm going to... Yeah, I really need to close that. It's just going through too fast through the items. Check this way, maybe I don't get attacked again. So the good thing about to give him those
Vio.
vegetables is that you can easily get them from Gostovia. Just go around this village quickly. Always make sure
Giddy up.
not to end up in a poor situation where you might end up falling, especially when riding the horse. Okay, so that's 20 pieces of beetroot, 20 pieces of onion, 20 cabbages, and 20 carrots. Let's see who has them. Usually this guy should have them. So 20 of these, 20 of these, 20 carrots, and onions. Yeah, so usually you just need to come over here. This is why I said I remember that a delivery will be necessary. But if I knew from the start what I needed to deliver, it would have been a lot easier, because I would have just simply bought everything and avoided having to go back and forth. But then again, if you do have a horse, it's much simpler to go around. Okay, so in order to save some time, I went around the village again. I just need to remember where the road is, instead of actually going through the forest. So when it comes to the wolves, I could have easily taken care of them. Probably in the future, when I replay the game, I will actually first eliminate them and then do the quest. Oh, there. Okay, well, let's see. Hello, mate. Here's the vegetables for your stew. Okay, and now I need to go all the way to Hornica. And I'm honestly not happy about having to go that far. So, even though the horse is deserving a lot of admiration, going to Hornica on it, especially from here, would take way too long. So what I'm going to do is just travel to Borovo and then do a fast travel. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I might need a potion. So, and I think I actually remember which one. So I will take a shortcut to. Yeah, I will first go to my village and then go there. Not sure if I can actually craft it though.
How do you do?
Okay, so I need a ride. Let's go to my village. Horsey, come here. Yeah, so basically for this quest you will need a sobriety potion, if I remember well. So I'm just going to check if I have enough resources. Let's quickly check if I don't actually have it on sale. So I don't have it on skill, but my skill.
How can I see you soon?
Go away, mate.
Hey, I was using that.
Okay. Sobriety, sobriety, sobriety. No, it's on the first one. Nope. So on other potions. Nope, nope, nope. Where is it? Okay, so it's actually an advanced one. You will need daisies, thistle, bucket of water, and a clay vial. So basically, you will need level 2 herbalist hut. If you don't have a level 2 herbalist hut, that's not a problem. You can always go to Baranica, and I think also to Denica, maybe even in Rolnica. I know there's some herbalists over there, and usually they have that potion on sale as well, even if you're closer to when you just started the game. Okay, so quickly get myself to Gostovia and then fast travel to Hornica. Basically, as you can see from here or even from my village, the road to Hornica has way too many curves, and there's also quite a few spots of dangerous animals. So this is why it's not actually worth it unless you're going hunting to travel with your horse. And even when you're going hunting, it's best to just go on foot. Okay, so I need a ride. Hornica it is. Okie dokie, and let's see. So again, you can use your inspection mode to have a look around. And you should see. Okay, so I'm looking for Kestrel. You can already see the quest marker on top of her. Basically, if you would have gone without using inspection mode, you would have had a harder time of finding her. Okay, Kestrel is over here. You can see she's been drinking quite a bit. Okay, and yeah, I was right. It is a potion of sobriety. Okay, now there's a lot of story time. If you want to see the story, it's best to actually go through it, all of it. Okay, and that was number 5. Now, close by, you will have number 6. Let's see, I do have my hunting gear, which is perfect. I do have very, very thin patience when it comes to my stalls. Okay, this one is understandable because I was expecting it to finish. Some more dried fish meat it is then. Okay, I need to get back into producing some cheese, some more bread, and see exactly what I can cook. But first, let me check if these guys have iron ore.
How can I help?
Okay, perfect.
Okay. Good luck.
Horsey.
Oh, it's you again. Want to see my wares? And
Okay.
good luck.
I'm making sure that I can also use this occasion to get some materials since I'm here. Okay, so here on the map is where I need to go. The best route to go is through here. Now you will need to be careful. As you can see, I've already gotten my sword ready, and the reason is because just as you go above this small hill, you will notice that there's some wolves in the area. Just over here. Let's see if I can spot them. Yeah, I actually got them from the distance, which means I can take care of them easier. Come on, be steady already. Of course. Okay, quickly check if there's any more, and there are more. Might as well skin them if I'm here. Looks like there's one more. Not sure exactly where. Probably a little bit further. Okay, so he's over there. It looks like there's a second one coming from I have no idea where. Okay, that's one. That's two. And now all the wolves in that area are dead. Managed to get some hunting experience as well. Might as well use them if I kill them. Okay, and now I need to go this way. Oh, yeah, perfect. So one of the things that you need to be careful when going towards that area is that there are some Vicents around. And these guys are way dangerous compared to the wolves. Now you can go a little bit around. If you go up this mountain, you will be able to avoid them. And once you reach this point on the map, just from where the moose is, a little bit left to the west, you will find Dialer. Have a quick chat with him, and he will basically ask you for quite a lot of things to actually give you the information that you need. As you see, now you need to get back to Kestrel. If you want, you can do some hunting around. In my case, I'm just going to follow the same route and get back to Fornica. Like there were actually 3 Vicents over here. I definitely don't want to mess around with those. You can, if there's 3 of them spawning in one area, it's best to try to wait until they move around a little bit, because you're not going to take them down that easily. I think it took me 2 poisoned iron arrows to the head to actually kill one when I did it last time. So, like I said, it's best to actually do it this way. Avoid them until you actually need to fight them. Okay, let's go back to Kestrel. Looks like she's up now. Hello. Oh, she actually cleaned. Nice.
You're done. Goodbye.
Okay, so basically Tyler is requesting quite a lot of things, but she will take care of some of them. You will need to take care of the rest. Now I just need to go talk to someone named Domagoj, and you can find him in Yazarika. Again, the easiest way to actually go because of how bad the terrain is to actually travel by horse is to make sure that you already had some spare money and then get yourself a ride to Yazarika or Jezerika and have a chat with the man. If it's late like now, you'll find him in the village. Don't come too late, as you might not find him at all. Okay, so in his case, he needs a crossbow if you actually want him to protect the other guy, and for that, he needs his own crossbow, which he gave to Ida. Now, Ida is in Borovo. Oh, no. A second. Yeah, now I can see after. Yeah, so Ida is in Borovo. But now it's too late, so I will take care of that the next day. Till then, I'm just going to get a trip back home.
My prices. How is life treating you?
Yeah, honestly, it is quite useful to have the village sign and actually have your fast travel point. I should have probably gotten the horse closer to here so I can be faster. Okay, I will keep those on me just in case. I'll get Mr. Horsey back to his place. Take the saddles off, and I need to think of what I can do about that herb stall because it's honestly annoying me. It's basically not producing enough for what it could produce. Okay, let's quickly check. So, open details. Okay, so you can change the goods. You can go for resources. If you go for resources, you will need to basically choose between the main resources that you have. At the moment I could actually sell a few of them, but I don't want to. So I am going to change it once again, and I will change it to another tools stall. And this time I'm going to get the same things, which is knives. I'm going with bronze and iron knives. I already had quite a few. Okay, so I need to reduce this one a little bit, get this one higher, reduce this one a little bit more. Okay, so now it will actually produce a decent amount for me of coins. Let's actually go lower with these, just 2 pieces and 2.6. So yeah, finally have more production. Initially I wanted to see how good it might be. Apparently it's useless. So now the herbalist stall has turned into another tool stall, or mostly weapons, to be fair. There are a few tools over here, but you can also add weapons to it. So basically this was it. I was able to do a few parts of Uniegost's story. I would have finished a lot more out of it, or finished it a little bit faster if I remembered exactly what I needed when I was asked for items. That's not so bad. I was also able to get some additional resources, got a few extra points in experience from doing some hunting. Also got the clothing market stall running, although that wasn't so hard to do, especially that in the last video I actually changed the order to get some leather each day in the hunting lodge. So now a quick nap and then a new day begins. Okay, so this was basically this part of the season. I am going to go to Ida to get that crossbow, but that will be in the next video. Until then, if you've seen anything that you found interesting or useful, please leave a comment, or if you have any tips on how you would have done things and improved it, again, please leave a comment, and have a good time. Bye bye.